Your memoir could make a great audiobook. The global audiobook market is projected to reach $35 billion by 2030. This is Carolyn V. Hamilton with Memoir to Legacy. Now, a memoir writer recently asked me, I noticed that you had an audio version of your book available. Do you mind asking if this has produced good sales? The short answer is acceptable sales, considering I do nothing extra at this time to market it. My first memoir, Coming to Las Vegas, became an audiobook on a fluke, so to speak. When Tantor Media reached out to me by email on behalf of audiobooks, I admit I suspected a scam. I'd never heard of them, I didn't know who they were, and now they're asking me if they can have permission to record my book. Then they offered me a $500 advance against residuals. Now that's not a lot of money, but it got my attention. Now I'd always planned to do this myself. I have experience in radio and television interviewing and production. I had done some limited research, but I'd never gotten around to making the time to complete the project. And I have to admit, I even bought a course on how to do it and then never did it. I still have that course. Now, I accepted, and my experience with Tantor has been positive. I get a statement every quarter from them showing my residuals. It's been a little over 3 years, I think, and the $500 advance is almost cleared. But I'm okay with that because it's given my book a certain extra presence as a memoir because it's available in audiobook as well as print and paperback. And my reality is that I'd probably still be planning to do it if I was going to do it, if I'd said no and was going to do it myself. Now, meanwhile, here's what I discovered in my research about turning your audiobook into a memoir. It has its advantages and it has disadvantages. And I want to share some of those with you today. Here are the pros of producing your memoir as an audiobook. First of all is accessibility. By offering an audio version, you can reach a broader audience. Audiobooks are accessible to people with vision impairments, for instance, or people who find reading challenging, especially older folks. Multitasking. Audiobooks allow the listener to engage with your story while they do other things like exercising or cooking or cleaning or commuting even. And when I was living in Seattle and commuting every day on the bus for 40 minutes to my day job, I listened to a lot of audiobooks. There are also cost savings. If you narrate your own book, it can save you money compared to hiring a professional voice actor. And this could really help if you're indie publishing and you're on a limited budget. Then there's the personal connection. Narrating your own memoir gives you the chance to create a powerful connection with your reader-listener. They feel like they know you after hearing your voice for an extended period. Now, here are the cons of producing your memoir as an audiobook. It's time-consuming. Recording an audiobook is hard work and it can be emotionally draining. You want to plan to record for no more up to 2 hours at a time. After that, we burn out. It takes time to perfect the narration, find the typos, and ensure the quality. And this is going to be a significant time investment on your part. And here are the narration challenges. Narrating your own book requires a little skill. Notice I said skill, not talent. A skill can be learned and developed. You'll want to rehearse. You'll want to learn recording techniques, learn to edit the audio file. I admit this is technical, but it can be done, and everything is figure-outable. You will need to have some kind of video and audio editing program on your computer. I'm using Wondershare Filmora and have been for years, and I really like it. Now, the length. Audiobooks can be longer than their print counterparts. If the listener's normally a fast reader, listening to an audiobook may take 2 or 3 times the time, and they may try to speed up your voice, which will sound really weird. You also have limited control over interpretation. When you narrate your memoir, you can control the tone and emphasis. However, a professional narrator may interpret your words differently. They could misrepresent your intent. If you don't give them specific pronunciations, they could mispronounce people's names. So, if at all possible, I recommend you learn to do the narration yourself. And you can do this by practicing reading it out loud. Now, you can do this yourself at home. Recording your own audiobook at home can be a rewarding experience, but it requires careful planning and the right equipment. And I will address that in another video. If you found this video informative, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel so you can get notification of all the latest memoir writing information as soon as it's released.